Hello, everyone, and welcome to our March monthly updates for our Souls-like RPG Eldoria. So I have a few things that we've worked on this month, and towards the end of March, we brought on 3 new members working on our game. They all poured in on the same day. It was really crazy. So we went from me, my brother Carlos, and Lucas to 3 new members. So we doubled in size. A music and sound effects composer, Michael. We have our concept artist and 3D artist, Justin. And we also have our animator and rigger, Tracy. So what have we worked on this month? Every time Amara drinks a potion, I will pick up a few here. There's this animation that plays. Any sort of item that she can consume and take in like that, now that animation plays. The Combat HUD sprites have been updated to match more of the other UI that we have also updated. The next feature that we have in the works are these 2 animations, and it's a combo attack that you can do, a chain of melee attacks. We do want to bring melee in, and they will look more natural once they are chained and connected and blend between the idle or combat stance animations. So this is chain or attack number 1. And this one looks very fast, the second one, because it's going to hit the enemy pretty quickly and fade into idle. There may be some adjustments. It is very fast. I also made the wooden sword prop that we've had for a very long time as an actual item now that she can pick up. So I'll pick this up, and soon my brother will have those animations implemented, so then she'll be able to attack with the sword and deal damage. So I am using an Xbox controller right now, and we largely have UI navigation with the keyboard and controller. So I'm picking up some items here, and I'm using the left and right buttons here so you can see that we're going from item inventory, the character status window, and the game settings. So here, if I press A, then I can go down into the inner menu here. We will be having more player feedback, so you can tell the UI is not entirely consistent, or the behavior. This is pretty much halfway implemented. This is what all of your levels and stats, where they're going to be located, and the game settings category. If I press A, now we're within controls. If I press B on the controller, you can tell that we're still looking at what's within each of these options, but once you press A, then it brings you into the next level of the menu here. So I can press yes, and it'll bring me back. UI navigation will be supported for the title menu as well. Speaking of the save menu, we are in the middle of the save system being implemented. So when you pick up items from a chest and you save your game and you come back, those items are not going to be there anymore. So Carlos is working on that. We now have automated hair simulations. So if you can tell, her hair is moving. And that I did not animate. I actually removed all of the animations that I did for her hair, and now I don't need to do it every time manually for every animation I create. So that makes it a lot easier. Every time we break a crate or a barrel, you'll see that there's dust that pops up. So this is a effect, and it adds a little bit more immersion to kicking up dust when you break stuff. We have the banners now animating, so the more movement and life we have to our dungeon, the better. So it's like there's a little bit of a draft in the dungeon. The next thing I did is improve the topology to actually look like a real rolled piece of paper, a scroll. This is what they used to look like before. And now its actual topology supports what it is. I created the picked up item panel UI. So we have two types for when you actually have more than one item that you pick up. So this front panel will be the first item in order that you picked up, and then once you press OK, then the back panel will come forward and it will just look like this. So it's like they're in a stack if you've picked up more than one item and you didn't press OK yet, so you can get a better look at what you actually got. We did bring in doors, so you can open a door and you can close a door. So I'm going to track this Squeakle here. Ah! Well, maybe I can trap them this way. Yeah, so you can, it's fun. You can block enemies behind a door for now. We will want to create a mechanic where they can actually break the door down, so you can't trap everybody forever. And speaking of enemies, this version of Squeakle is new. So the dark corrupted version, we really like the effects on their eyes. They will have more attacks later. The "you died" screen is something new as well. So that is definitely Souls-like. We're going to go back. And so when you die, you drop your spirit shards, your spirit essence. And soon we will have for enemies, they actually drop spirit shards. And then however many enemies you kill, all those spirit shards will add up. And it will really start to mean something. Eventually the spirit shards, they serve as like experience or currency that you cash in to level up at a magic spring whenever you so choose. So you can really stack them up and wait and risk it and level up later, or you can level up as soon as you're ready to. That is everything we have for March. So we did a lot of bug fixes as well. It's been a lot of bringing on new team members. My brother was getting oriented. He just got a new job, so it's been a lot. But be prepared to have a lot more updates, and I'll see you next time.